Hello, dear friend. Right here, right now. This moment is for you. Before we begin, would you share with me where you're listening from and what time it is there? It's so beautiful to see how many people come together in this one peaceful place all across the world. As you type or think about your answer, notice your body. Notice where you might be carrying tension. Gently let that tension go, breath by breath. This 2-hour journey is yours to simply exist. No worries, no stress, no need to perform. Let it ground you. Let it remind you that you are alive, present, and safe. Thank you for showing up for yourself. I'm grateful you're here. Let's take this first peaceful step together. The microbiome is the vast community of microorganisms, bacteria, fungi, viruses, and more living in and on your body, primarily in your gut, skin, and mouth. These tiny beings, invisible to the naked eye, form a bustling ecosystem that weighs about as much as your brain, roughly 2 to 5 pounds. Your gut microbiome alone hosts trillions of microbes, outnumbering your human cells by at least 10 to 1. These microbes don't just coexist, they actively shape your digestion, immune system, mood, and even memory through chemical signals, nutrient production, and interactions with your nervous system. They influence how you feel, think, and respond to the world. Terms like probiotics, beneficial bacteria, gut-brain access the communication pathway between your gut and brain, and microbial diversity, the variety of species in your microbiome, will weave through this narration, explained as gentle metaphors like a garden within you or a choir of voices shaping your inner world. You lie still, your breath a soft rhythm, a gentle tide that carries you inward. The world outside fades, its noise, its weight replaced by the quiet hum of your own body. You are not alone in this moment. Within you, a universe stirs, vast and unseen, alive with beings too small to imagine, yet vast in their influence. These are your microbes, trillions of them, living in the warm folds of your gut, on the soft plains of your skin, in the moist corners of your mouth. They are your companions, your silent partners, and tonight, you begin a journey to meet them. Imagine yourself shrinking, smaller and smaller, until you are no larger than a speck of dust. You drift through the warm, dark tunnels of your body, a traveler in a world that pulses with life. Here, in the landscape of your gut, you find a city of microbes, a bustling metropolis where bacteria, fungi, and viruses live in delicate balance. They are not intruders. They are citizens of you, each one a tiny spark of life, working, moving, communicating in ways that shape your every moment. Your microbiome, this inner cosmos, is as unique as your fingerprint, a signature written in living cells. Feel your breath slow. Each inhale, a soft pull. Each exhale, a release. Your body is a galaxy, and these microbes are its stars. There are more of them than the cells that make your bones, your blood, your heart. 10 times more, perhaps, though no one counts them all. They weigh as much as a small book, 2 to 5 pounds. Yet they take up no space in your awareness until now. As you rest, you sense their presence, a quiet hum beneath your skin. They are not still. They move, they multiply, they speak in chemical whispers, shaping the tides of your health, your mood, your very sense of self. Picture a coral reef, vibrant and alive, where countless creatures coexist in a delicate dance. Your gut is like this reef, a place of endless interaction. Bacteria cluster in communities, some breaking down the food you ate. Today, a slice of bread, a crisp plinta, energy your body can use. Vitamins, tiny gifts that strengthen your bones or brighten your eyes. Some stand guard, training your immune system to recognize danger without fear. They are not separate from you. They are you, woven into the fabric of your being, as essential as the air you breathe. You sink deeper into your pillow, your body softening, your mind drifting. These microbes are ancient, older than your oldest memories. They were with you at birth, gifted from your mother, from the world you entered. As you grew, they grew with you, shaped by the milk you drank, the dirt you played in, the meals you shared. Each moment of your life has left a mark on this inner universe, a story told in the language of bacteria. Your microbiome remembers the laughter of your childhood, the stress of a long day, the warmth of a loved one's touch. It holds these memories not in words, but in the balance of its communities, in the rise and fall of its populations. Breathe in and feel the quiet expanse of this inner world. Your microbes are not silent. They communicate in bursts of chemicals, in signals that ripple through your body. Some produce serotonin, the molecule that paints your mood with calm or joy. Others send messages to your brain, a conversation carried along the gut-brain axis, a pathway as real as the nerves in your spine. This axis is a bridge, a river of whispers that connects your thoughts to the life within you. As you lie here, you wonder, what are they saying now in this moment of stillness? Your heart beats softly, a metronome for this inner symphony. Each microbe plays a role, no matter how small. There are lactobacilli, round and friendly, fermenting sugars into energy. There are bifidobacteria, steady and wise, supporting your digestion. Others, with names too complex to hold in your sleepy mind, maintain the peace, ensuring no single species grows too strong. This balance, this microbial diversity, is the heartbeat of your health. When it falters, you feel it, a heaviness, a fog, a restlessness. When it thrives, you are light, clear, whole, as you drift closer to sleep. Imagine floating above this inner city, watching its lights flicker. Each microbe is a point of light, a star in your personal constellation. They are not random, are shaped by your life, by the choices you make, the world you live in. Antibiotics, like a storm, can sweep through, altering the landscape. A meal rich in fiber, like rain, can nourish new growth. Your microbiome is a living record, a diary of your days written in the language of life itself. You exhale long and slow, your body sinking deeper into rest. This universe within you is not separate from the world outside. It is a mirror, a reflection, a partnership. The microbes in your gut are kin to those in the soil, the air, the oceans. You are connected through them to the vast web of life that blankets the earth. As you close your eyes, you feel this connection, this belonging. Your microbes are not just shaping who you are, they're shaping who you might become And so, sleep begins to cradle you. You wonder about this inner garden, this delicate ecosystem that thrives within. What does it need to flourish? What does it ask of you? These questions linger, soft and unanswered, as you drift toward the next chapter of this journey, where the gardeners of your gut await, ready to share their quiet wisdom. You rest, your body soft against the embrace of your bed, your breath a gentle current that carries you deeper inward. The universe within you, that vast city of microbes, now softens into a new vision, a garden, hidden and alive, tucked within the warm folds of your gut. This is no ordinary garden. It is lush, vibrant, teeming with life you cannot see, but can feel, a quiet pulse beneath your skin. Each microbe is a gardener, tending to the soil of your being, planting seeds of health, nurturing roots of strength, and coaxing blooms of calm that unfurl through your body. As you drift, you step into this garden, ready to wander its paths and listen to its silent stories. Picture yourself standing at the edge of this inner landscape. The air is warm, humid, alive with the scent of earth and growth. The ground beneath you is soft, a living tapestry woven from countless microorganisms. Here, bacteria like Lactobacilli and bifidobacteria work side by side, their tiny forms like seedlings pushing through soil. Some are round, others rod-shaped, each a unique worker in this ecosystem. They do not compete but cooperate, their movements a slow rhythmic dance. You feel their presence, not as a thought but as a sensation, a warmth that spreads through your core, grounding you in this moment. Breathe slowly, letting each inhale fill you with stillness. These gardeners are tireless. Some break down the food you ate today, a handful of nuts, a warm bowl of soup into fragments your body can absorb. They ferment fibers, those tough strands of vegetables and grains, into short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which nourish the walls of your gut. Imagine these acids as tiny drops of light, feeding the delicate lining of your intestines, strengthening it like sunlight strengthens a flower stem. This work is invisible, yet it ripples outward, steadying your heartbeat, softening your breath, easing you toward sleep. As you wander deeper into this garden, you notice its diversity. No two patches are the same. In one corner, firmicutes cluster like sturdy oaks, breaking down complex sugars with quiet strength. In another, bacteroidetes sway like grasses, swift and efficient, turning starches into energy. Actinobacteria, delicate as ferns, craft compounds that protect your garden from imbalance. This diversity is its power, its resilience. A garden with only one kind of plant would falter, brittle, and weak. But yours, rich with variety, thrives. You feel this balance as a hum, a harmony that cradles your body in peace. Your eyelids grow heavy, your thoughts softening like petals falling to the earth. These microbes are not just workers. Some, like certain strains of Clostridia, produce vitamins B1, tiny gifts that slip into your bloodstream, strengthening your nerves, clotting your blood when you need it. Others release molecules that soothe inflammation, like gardeners pruning overgrown branches to keep the garden calm. You imagine their work as a gentle rain, falling softly, washing away the tensions of your day. Each drop is a chemical signal, a quiet act of care that keeps your body steady. This garden is not static. It shifts with your life. The meals you eat: crisp carrots, warm bread, tart yogurt, add new seeds to this soil. Stress, like a sudden frost, can thin its growth, while rest, like a long summer day, lets it flourish. Antibiotics, powerful but blunt, can sweep through like a storm, clearing patches of this garden, sometimes leaving it sparse. Yet it recovers, resilient, as new microbes take root, drawn from the food you eat, the air you breathe, the world you touch. You are not separate from this garden. You are its keeper, its partner, its home. Feel your breath deepen, slow and even, like a breeze moving through this inner landscape. Your microbes are ancient, their lineage stretching back billions of years to the first sparks of life on Earth. They are not foreign. They are family, kin to the bacteria that live in the soil beneath forests, in the depths of oceans, in the air you inhale. Your garden is a reflection of the world, a microcosm of life itself. As you lie here, you sense this connection, a thread that ties you to the earth, to the stars, to the vast web of existence. The garden hums with stories, each microbe a keeper of memory. The yogurt you ate as a child, the herbs your grandmothers sprinkled into soup, the summer you spent running through fields. These moments live in the balance of your microbiome. They shape its soil, its blooms, its quiet rhythms. You imagine these stories as whispers carried on the wind of your breath, weaving through the garden's paths. What did you eat today? A ripe peach? A slice of toast? Each bite is a chapter, a note in the song your microbes sing. As you sink deeper into rest, you notice the edges of this garden, where it meets the rest of you. Your gut is not an island. It is connected, its roots stretching to your immune system, your heart, your brain. The gardeners send messages, chemical signals that travel like pollen on the wind, reaching far beyond this inner soil. You feel their influence, a gentle nudge toward calm, a softening of your thoughts. They are speaking, not in words, but in sensations. In the quiet ease that fills you now, your body grows heavier, your mind drifting like a leaf on a stream. This garden is alive, always working, even as you sleep. It asks for care, simple things, like the foods you choose, the rest you give, the moments you spend in nature. You wonder, as your thoughts blur into dreams, what these gardeners are saying, what messages they carry to your mind. Their language is not yours, yet it shapes you. A conversation older than words, flowing through the rivers of your body, waiting to be heard. You lie still, your breath a slow, steady wave, washing over the shores of your body. The garden of your gut hums softly, its microbial gardeners tending their blooms. But now you sense something new, a quiet conversation, a language not of words but of whispers, carried on currents you cannot see. These are the voices of your microbes, speaking in a chemical tongue, sending messages from the warm depths of your gut to the vast landscape of your mind. This is the gut-brain axis, a bridge of signals, a river of connection that ties your inner world to your thoughts, your feelings, your dreams. As you rest, you drift closer to this dialogue, ready to listen to its gentle flow. Imagine yourself standing beside a river, its waters clear and shimmering under a starlit sky. This is the pathway of your gut-brain axis, a stream that begins in the lush garden of your gut and flows upward through nerves and blood to the quiet chambers of your brain. Your microbes are the river's source, crafting molecules, tiny messengers like serotonin, dopamine, and gamma-aminobutyric acid that ripple through this stream. These chemicals are not cold or clinical. They are like notes in a melody, soft and fleeting, shaping the rhythm of your mood, the color of your thoughts. Breathe deeply, letting your body sink into the softness of your bed. The microbes in your gut are always speaking. Some, like lactobacilli, produce serotonin, the molecule that weaves calm into your evenings, that paints a smile on your face when you wake. Nearly 90% of your body's serotonin is born in your gut, not your brain, a secret your microbes have kept for millennia. As you exhale, you feel this calm, a warmth that spreads from your core, as if the river's current carries peace to every corner of your being. This river flows through the vagus nerve, a long wandering thread that stretches from your gut to your brain like a vine climbing toward the sky. The vagus nerve is a listener attuned to the chemical whispers of your microbes. When they release butyrate, a fatty acid, from the fibers you ate, today perhaps a sweet potato, a handful of oats seeds the nerve, calming your body's stress. You imagine this as a gentle hand, smoothing the ripples of your day, easing you into rest. The nerve hums softly, carrying these signals to your brain, where they whisper of safety, of balance, of quiet. Your eyelids grow heavy, your thoughts drifting like leaves on the river's surface. The gut-brain axis is not a one-way path. Your brain speaks back, sending its own signals, hormones, stress, joy that shape the garden below. When you're anxious, your microbes feel it, their communities shifting, some fading, others growing. When you're calm, as you are now, they thrive, their chemical songs clear and steady. This is a partnership, a conversation older than language, written in the ebb and flow of molecules between your gut and mind. Picture the microbes as storytellers, each one adding a line to a tale that becomes your mood, your energy, your dreams. Some produce molecules that sharpen your focus, like a breeze clearing fog from a valley. Others, like certain Clostridia, craft compounds that quiet your fears, like a lullaby sung in the dark. These signals travel not just through nerves, but through your blood, crossing barriers, reaching the amygdala, the hippocampus, parts of your brain that hold emotion, memory, and imagination. As you lie here, you wonder, are the dreams waiting for you tonight, shaped by these invisible voices? The language of bacteria is not loud or demanding. It is subtle, a murmur you feel rather than hear. When your gut is balanced, rich with diverse microbes, the conversation is harmonious, like a choir singing in unison. But when imbalance comes perhaps from Too little sleep? Too much stress? Or a diet sparse in fiber? The voices falter? The river's flow grows turbulent. You feel this as a heaviness, a fog in your mind, a restlessness in your body. Yet tonight, as you rest, the river flows smoothly, its current gentle, its message is clear. Your breath slows, each inhale a soft pull, each exhale a release. This language is ancient, born in the first moments of life on Earth. Your microbes are not separate from you. They are part of you, woven into your evolution. They speak not just to your brain, but to your immune system, your heart, your very sense of self. They are like poets, crafting verses in chemicals, their words shaping the way you see the world. As you drift, you imagine their voices as a soft hum, a song that carries you closer to sleep. This conversation is personal, unique. To you, the microbes in your gut were shaped by your life, by the foods you've eaten, the places you've been, the moments you've lived. A bowl of soup shared with family, a walk through a blooming park, a sleepless night, they all leave traces. In this chemical dialogue, your microbes remember, not in thoughts, but in their balance, their signals, their quiet work. You feel this memory now, a warmth that connects your past to your present, your gut to your mind, as sleep pulls you closer. You linger by the river, listening to its flow. The gut-brain axis is a bridge you cross without knowing, a pathway that links your body's deepest workings to the dreams that await. What stories do these microbes tell as you sleep? What memories do they carry in their chemical whispers? These questions drift with you, soft and unanswered, as you float toward the next chapter, where the meals you've eaten become memories, etched in the garden of your gut, waiting to be explored. You lie in the soft cradle of your bed, your breath a gentle rhythm, like the lapping of waves on a quiet shore. The river of whispers from your gut to your brain flows on. But now your attention drifts back to the garden within, that lush, living world where your microbes tend their blooms. Each meal you've eaten, every bite you've savored, has left a mark here, a memory woven into the soil of your microbiome. As you rest, these memories hum softly, shaping the quiet rhythms of your body. You close your eyes and wander into this garden, curious to see what stories your meals have left behind. Picture yourself walking through this inner landscape, the air warm and fragrant with life. The garden is alive, its paths lined with the traces of foods you've known. A crisp apple from yesterday, a warm bowl of oatmeal from this morning, a sprinkle of cinnamon from a long ago dessert. They are not gone. They live here in the balance of your microbes, in the diversity of their blooms. Each bite is a seed, planted by your choices, tended by the gardeners of your gut. As you breathe slowly, you feel their work, a gentle pulse that steadies your heart, softens your thoughts. Your microbes are like scribes, recording the history of your meals in their communities. When you eat fiber-rich foods, broccoli, lentils, a handful of berries, your gardeners thrive, their numbers growing, their diversity blooming. These foods are like rain to the garden, nourishing bacteria like bifidobacteria and lactobacilli, which break down fibers into short-chain fatty acids. These acids, like tiny sparks of energy, feed the walls of your gut, strengthen your immune system, and send calming signals to your brain. You feel this now, a warmth in your core, as if the meals you've eaten are still nourishing you. Long after they've passed, breathe deeply, letting your body sink deeper into rest. Not all meals are the same. Sugary foods, like a fleeting sweet, can shift the garden's balance, feeding microbes that prefer quick energy, like certain streptococci. If these grow too strong, the garden falters, its harmony disrupted. But a meal rich in varietal leafy greens, whole grains, a tart yogurt brings balance, like a chorus of voices singing together. Your microbes remember these choices there, populations shifting with each bite. The spicy curry from last week, the olive oil drizzled over a salad. These are chapters in their story, etched in the living soil of your gut. You imagine standing by a tree in this garden, its roots deep, its branches heavy with fruit. This tree is your microbiome, and each meal is a season shaping its growth. Fermented foods, kimchi, sauerkraut, a sip of kefir are like springtime, bringing new life. They introduce probiotics, living microbes that join the garden, adding their voices to the song. Prebiotics, the fibers in onions, garlic, or bananas, are like sunlight, feeding the microbes already there, helping them flourish. As you exhale, you feel this growth, a quiet expansion within, as if your body is thanking you for the care you've given it. Your thoughts drift, soft and slow, like petals falling to the earth. These microbial memories are not just about food. They are about moments, the laughter shared over a family dinner, the warmth of a meal cooked with love, the comfort of a familiar dish. These moments shape your garden as much as the nutrients do. A stressful day, a rushed meal, can thin the soil, while a slow, mindful bite can enrich it. You are not just feeding your body, you are feeding a relationship, a partnership with the trillions of beings that call you home. The garden holds memories older than today. The meals of your childhood's, your mother's soup, the bread you tore apart with small hands, still linger in the balance of your microbes. The spices you love, the herbs you crave, reflect the places you've been, the cultures you've touched. A dash of turmeric, a sprig of rosemary, they are more than flavors. They are stories carried in the chemical language of your gut, shaping the gardeners who tend you. As you rest, you wonder, what meal lingers in you now? What story is being written in this moment? Your breath is a gentle tide, pulling you closer to sleep. The memory of meals is not just a record. It is a force shaping your health, your mood, your dreams. When your garden is rich with diverse microbes, it is resilient, like a forest that withstands a storm. When it is sparse, it struggles, and you feel it a heaviness, a fog. But tonight, as you lie here, the garden feels alive. Its memories humming softly, a lullaby of nourishment that cradles your body. This garden is yours, but it is also connected to the world. The foods you eat come from the earth, from fields and orchards, from hands that planted and harvested. Your microbes are kin to those in the soil, the roots, the air. Each meal is a thread tying you to the planet, to the cycle of life. You feel this connection now, a quiet belonging, as if your body is part of a larger story. written in the language of growth and care, as sleep begins to wrap you in its arms. You linger in the garden, watching its blooms sway in the warm darkness. The memory of meals is a gift, a quiet force that shapes your inner world. But these microbes do more than remember, they protect, standing as guardians of your calm, ready to defend the balance you've nurtured. What strength do they lend you as you rest? This question drifts with you, soft and unanswered, as you move toward the next chapter, where your microbes stand watch, keeping you safe through the night. You rest, your body sinking into the soft embrace of your bed, your breath a slow, steady pulse that anchors you to this moment. The garden of your gut, rich with the memories of meals, hums quietly, its microbial gardeners tending their blooms. But now, as you drift deeper into stillness, you sense a new role for these tiny beings. They are not just keepers of stories or workers of nourishments, they are guardians, sentinels standing watch over your body's peace. In the warm darkness of your gut, they train your immune system, soothe your tensions, and cradle your calm. As you breathe, you feel their quiet strength, a protective presence guiding you towards sleep. Imagine yourself in a vast, tranquil forest, its trees tall and steady, their roots entwined beneath the earth. This is your immune system, a network of cells and signals that guards your body, ready to defend against harm. But it is not a fortress of stone, rigid and unyielding. It is a living system, wise and adaptable, and your microbes are its teachers. They stand at the edges of your inner garden like sentinels at a gate, guiding your immune cells to know friend from foe. You feel their work as a warmth, a gentle assurance that you are safe, protected, held. Breathe slowly, letting each exhale carry away the weight of the day. Your microbes are tireless in their watch. They present tiny fragment species of themselves, of food, of the world to your immune cells. Like a mentor showing a student how to read the stars, this is how your body learns to recognize harmless visitors, like the bacteria in yogurt, from threats that must be met. Without this guidance, your immune system might falter, mistaking your own cells for enemies or ignoring true dangers. But your microbes, wise from billions of years of life, keep this balance. There are lessons woven into every breath you take in this forest. Inflammation is like a fire, necessary in small sparks to clear away harm, but dangerous if it spreads too far. Your microbes are firefighters, calming these flames before they grow. They produce short-chain fatty acids, like butyrate, from the fibers you ate, perhaps the spinach in your salad, the oats in your breakfast. These acids are like cool water, soothing the walls of your gut, quieting the immune cells that might overreact. As you rest, you feel this calm, a softening in your body, as if the tensions of your day are dissolving, carried away by the gentle flow of your breath. Your eyelids grow heavy, your thoughts drifting like leaves on a stream. You lie cradled in the quiet of your bed, your breath a gentle tide, rising and falling like waves on a moonlit shore. The forest of your immune system hums softly, its microbial sentinels standing guard, but now your journey turns inward, deeper, still to a place where your gut becomes a painter's studio. Here, in the warm, living darkness, your microbes are artists, crafting chemicals that drift upward, brushing your mind with colors of calm, joy, and wonder. These are the mood makers, tiny beings whose work shapes the hues of your emotions. As you rest, you feel their gentle touch, a soft current guiding you towards sleep. Imagine yourself standing in this studio, a vast, glowing space within your gut. The air shimmers with possibility, alive with the quiet hum of creation. Your microbes, like painters at their easels, dip into the raw materials of your meals, grains, greens, a tart berry craft, molecules that become the palette of your feelings. Chief among them is serotonin, the molecule of joy, a spark of light that lifts your spirit, softens your worries, and weaves peace into your nights. You breathe slowly, feeling this light within, as if a warm glow is spreading from your core to the edges of your mind. Your microbes are masterful in their craft. Nearly 90% of your body's serotonin is born here, in the gut, not in the brain. As you might expect, bacteria like lactobacillus and enterococci, small but skilled, transform amino acids from your food, perhaps the protein in a piece of fish or a handful of nuts, since it is golden molecule. Serotonin drifts along the gut-brain axis, that river of whispers you followed, crossing from the studio of your gut to the quiet chambers of your mind. As you exhale, you feel its effect, a softening of your thoughts, a lightness that eases you closer to dreams. But serotonin is not alone. Your microbes paint with other colors too. Some, like certain Clostridia, produce dopamine, a molecule that sparks curiosity, that makes your eyes brighten at a new idea. Others craft GABA-gamma monobutyric, a soothing balm that quiets racing thoughts like a gentle hand smoothing ripples on a pond. These chemicals are not cold or distant. They are alive, born from the living work of your microbiome, shaped by the foods you eat, the moments you live. You feel their presence now, a subtle shift in your body, as if your emotions are being painted anew. Breathe deeply, letting your body sink into the softness of this moment. The mood makers are sensitive to your life. A meal rich in fibra, crisp apple, a bowl of lentils gives them the tools to create, feeding the bacteria that produce serotonin and GABA. But a diet heavy with sugar or stress, like a storm cloud over the studio, can dim their work, tilting the balance toward microbes that thrive on quick energy, leaving you restless or heavy. Tonight, as you rest, the studio feels vibrant, its colors bright, its artists steady. You sense their care, a quiet promise that your emotions are not yours alone, but a collaboration. Your thoughts drift slow and soft, like petals falling in a warm breeze. This studio is not new. It has been with you always, its work beginning the moment you were born. The microbes you met in your first days from your mother's skin, her milk, the air you breathed, began painting your moods, teaching your brain the colors of calm and joy. Each experience since has added a brushstroke, a summer picnic, a quiet evening with a book, a moment of laughter. These are not just memories, but ingredients. shaping the chemicals that flow through you now. The gut-brain axis carries these colors to your mind, but it is a two-way path. Your thoughts, your feelings, speak back to the studio. When you're stressed, your microbes sense it, their populations shifting, their paintings growing darker. When you're calm as you are now, they flourish, their work vivid and clear. You imagine this dialogue as a dance, your microbes and your mind moving together. Each step a chemical signal, each turn a feeling. As you lie here, you feel the rhythm of this dance, a gentle sway that rocks you towards sleep. Your microbes know you intimately, their art shaped by your life's canvas. The spices you love, turmeric, ginger, the foods you crave, the moments you cherish, all leave traces in their work. A bowl of yogurt shared with a friend, a warm soup on a cold day. These are not just meals, but moments that feed the mood makers. They remember the joy of a shared laugh, the quiet of a walk in nature, and they weave these into the chemicals that color your dreams. You wonder as your eyelids grow heavy what hues they're painting tonight. This studio is connected to the world beyond you. The foods you eat, grown in the earth's soil, carry the legacy of microbes from fields and forests. Your mood makers are kin to those in the roots of plants, the air of a meadow. Each bite you take is a thread, tying your inner world to the vast web of life. You feel this connection now, a sense of belonging that wraps you in peace, like a blanket woven from starlight. Your microbes are not just artists. They are part of a larger story, one that stretches across time and space. As you drift closer to sleep, you linger in the studio, watching the microbes paint. Their colors are your emotions, their brushes, your meals, their canvas, your life. They are shaping not just your mood, but the dreams that await, the stories that will unfold in the quiet of the night. But their work relies on balance, on the diversity of their communities, the harmony of their song. What happens when this balance shifts? This question floats softly, unanswered, as you glide toward the next chapter, where the symphony of your microbiome's diversity begins to sing, waiting to be heard. You rest, your body soft and heavy, cradled in the quiet of your bed. Your breath moves like a gentle melody, a slow rhythm that carries you deeper into the world within. The studio of your gut, where microbes paint the colors of your mood, now transforms into a vast concert hall, alive with the voices of your microbiome. Each microbe is a singer, each species a unique note, blending into a symphony of diversity. This choir sings in harmony, its song the heartbeat of your health, your calm, your dreams. As you drift, you listen to this music, feeling its resonance, wondering what keeps it so alive. Picture yourself seated in this hall, the air warm and shimmering with sound. The choir is vast, trillions strong, with voices of every pitch and tone. There are lactobacilli, their notes bright and clear, fermenting fibers into energy. Bacteroidetes hum a steady rhythm, breaking down starches with quiet precision. Actinobacteria add a delicate harmony, crafting compounds that protect the balance. No single voice dominates. It is their diversity that makes the song rich, resilient, alive. You feel this music now, a vibration in your core, as if your body is a vessel for their song. Breathe slowly, letting each exhale soften your thoughts. This diversity is the strength of your microbiome, like a forest thriving with countless species of trees, birds, and blooms. When the choir is full, with many voices, firmicutes, proteobacteria, microbia, the symphony is robust, able to withstand the storms of life. A diverse microbiome digests your food efficiently, strengthens your immune system, and steadies the chemical whispers to your brain. You sense this balance, a warmth that spreads through you, like sunlight filtering through leaves, calming your body as you rest. Your microbes sing because of you, shaped by the life you live. The foods you eat, vibrant vegetables, hearty grains, a spoonful of yogurt add new voices to the choir. A diet rich in variety, like a meadow bursting with wildflowers, feeds this diversity, letting new species join the song. Fermented foods, like kimchi or sauerkraut, bring guest singers, probiotics that enrich the melody. Prebiotics, the fibers in garlic or bananas, are like sheet music, guiding the choir to sing with clarity. As you inhale, you feel the echo of today's meals, their notes lingering in the harmony of your gut. But this symphony is delicate. A single voice, growing too loud, can drown out the rest. Too much sugar, like a shrill note, feeds microbes that thrive on quick energy, like certain Clostridia, throwing the choir off balance. Antibiotics, though sometimes necessary, are like a sudden silence, clearing voices from the hall. Stress, illness, or a diet lacking variety can thin the choir, leaving the song sparse, its melody faltering. You've felt this before heaviness, a fog in your mind when the diversity wanes. Tonight, as you rest, the choir feels full, its song steady, wrapping you in peace. Your eyelids grow heavy, your thoughts drifting like notes on a breeze. The symphony is not just about health, it is about connection. Your microbes are akin to those in the world around you, in the soil where your food grows, in the air you breathe, in the hands that prepared your meals. Each bite you take, each moment you live, adds to the choir's repertoire. The spicy soup from a friend's kitchen, the apple picked from a treatise, are not just nourishment, but contributions to the song, tying you to the earth's own music. The diversity of your microbiome is a mirror of your life. It remembers the places you've been, the foods you've loved, the moments of joy and struggle. A summer picnic, a warm loaf of bread shared with family, a quiet evening with tea. These experiences shape the choir, adding depth to its harmony. You feel this history now, a quiet thread that connects your past to this moment, as if the symphony has been singing since your first breath, its notes carrying the story of you. This choir is resilient, but it asks for care. Sleep like a conductor's gentle hand steadies its rhythm. A varied diet, like a rich score, keeps its voices strong. Moments of calm, like the silence between notes, give it space to breathe. You imagine the choir now, its singers working together, their song a lullaby that rocks you towards sleep. Each voice matters, each note a part of the whole, and you wonder, what would happen if one voice fell silent? What would the symphony become? Your breath slows, a soft cadence, as you linger in the concert hall. The music of your microbiome is more than sound. It is life, flowing through your gut, your blood, your mind. It is a reminder that you are not alone, that trillions of beings sing within you, their diversity, your strength. As you drift, you feel their harmony, a quiet promise that carries you toward dreams. But this symphony holds more than the present. It carries echoes of your past, stories etched in its notes, waiting to be explored. As sleep wraps you in its gentle arms, you listen to the choir's melody, its voices blending into a single, soothing hum. The diversity of your microbiome is a gift, a song that shapes who you are. But what stories lie behind this music? What traces of your past do these singers hold? These questions drift with you, soft and unanswered, as you glide toward the next chapter, where the echoes of your history begin to unfold, carried in the living memory of your microbes. You lie in the soft embrace of your bed, your breath a slow whispering tide that carries you deeper into stillness. The symphony of your microbiome, that vibrant choir of diverse voices, hums gently within, its melody a thread weaving through your body. But now, as you rest, the music softens, revealing a new layer, a diary, written in the living cells of your gut. This is the story of your past, etched in the balance of your microbes, a record of every moment you've lived. You turn the pages of this diary, curious to hear the echoes of your history. Imagine yourself standing in a vast library, its shelves stretching into the warm darkness, each book a chapter of your life. Your microbiome is this library, its microbes, the scribes, who have recorded your journey from the moment you were born. In your first breath, you welcomed microbes from your mother's skin, her milk, the air around you. These were the first entries written in the delicate balance of your gut's earliest communities. You feel this beginning now, a quiet warmth, as if the memory of your first days is still alive within you, cradling you as you rest. Breathe slowly, letting each exhale soften your body. Your childhood left its mark in this diary. The muddy hands, from playing in the garden, the milk you drank, the bread you tore apart with small fingers. These moments shaped your microbiome, adding new voices to its choir. A summer spent running through fields brought microbes from the soil, their presence a whisper of freedom. A winter cold, soothed by warm soup, fed bacteria that thrived on its nutrients. Each experience, no matter how small, became a page, a note in the song of your gut. Your microbes remember more than joy. They carry the weight of harder moments too. Antibiotics, like a fire sweeping through a forest, cleared patches of your inner garden, silencing some voices while others grew stronger. You recall a time of illness, perhaps a fever that kept you in bed, the medicine that brought relief but left its mark. Your microbiome adapted, resilient, rebuilding its communities with time. Stress, like a storm cloud, shifted the balance. 2 exams, late nights, moments of worry left traces, thinning some species, amplifying others. You feel these echoes now, a faint ripple, as if your body is whispering its own history. As you sink deeper into your pillow, your thoughts drift, like leaves on a quiet stream. Your travels have added chapters to this diary. A trip to a bustling market, the spices of a new dish, turmeric, chili. A tangy yogurt brought foreign microbes to your gut, like travelers joining a village. The air of a new city, the water you drank, the hands you shook, they all left traces, enriching the diversity of your inner world. You imagine these moments as colors in a tapestry, each thread a place you've been, woven into the fabric of your micro. Your breath is a gentle rhythm, a lullaby that rocks you towards sleep. This living diary is not just a record. It is a force shaping your health, your mood, your very sense of self. When your microbiome is diverse, rich with the memories of varied foods and experiences, it is resilient, like a book with many chapters, able to withstand life's challenges. But when it is sparse, from too many storms or too little care, you feel it is heaviness, a fog. Tonight, as you rest, the diary feels full, its pages vibrant, its stories clear. The echoes of your past are not just yours. Your microbes connect you to the world, to the soil where your food grew, to the hands that prepared it, to the air you've shared. They are kin to the bacteria in the earth, the oceans, the forests. Each meal, each moment ties you to this larger story. A bowl of rice from a distant field, a sip of tea from a mountain's leaves. These are not just nourishment, but links, threads that weave you into the web of life. You feel this connection now, a quiet belonging, as if your body is part of something vast, ancient, alive. Your microbes have learned you, grown with you, adapted to you. The laughter of a family dinner, the quiet of a walk in the rain, the stress of a long day, they are all here in the balance of your gut. This diary is not static. It is written anew with each choice you make. A meal shared with love, a moment of rest, a breath of fresh air. They add new pages, new voices to the choir. You wonder, as your eyelids grow heavy, what story you're writing now, what memory will linger in this living book. The library of your microbiome is a gift, a record of who you are, shaped by the life you've lived. It holds the joy of your first taste of fruit, the challenge of a sleepless night, the warmth of a shared meal. As you drift, you feel these stories, their weight both grounding and light, like a hand guiding you toward sleep. Your microbes are not just keepers of the past, they are workers of the present, tending your body even now as you rest, as sleep begins to claim you. You linger in this library, its shelves glowing with the light of your history. The echoes of your past are alive, humming softly in the balance of your microbiome. But what do these microbes do as you sleep? How do they work through the night, weaving health into your dreams? These questions float gently, unanswered, as you glide toward the next chapter, where your microbes become allies in the night. Their quiet work, a gift waiting to be uncovered. You lie enveloped in the soft cocoon of your bed, your breath a gentle whisper, a rhythm that rocks you deeper into rest. The library of your microbiome, its pages filled with the echoes of your past glows softly within, a living diary that hums with life. Now, as sleep begins to claim you, the scene shifts to a quiet workshop, a place where your microbes become allies in the night. These tiny beings, unseen but ever present, work tirelessly while you rest, repairing, balancing, healing. Their silent labor is a comfort, a reminder that you are never alone. As you drift, you feel their presence, wondering what gifts they prepare for your waking. Imagine yourself floating above this workshop, a warm, glowing space within your gut. The air is alive with quiet activity, like a village at dusk, its inhabitants tending to their tasks under a starlit sky. Your microbes are the workers here, each one a craftsman, shaping the health of your body while you sleep. They mend the walls of your gut, strengthen the roots of your immune system, and send soft signals to your brain. You feel their work as a gentle hum, a vibration that cradles your body, easing you deeper into the embrace of sleep. Breathe slowly, letting each exhale carry you further into stillness. While you rest, your microbes are repairing the delicate lining of your gut, a barrier like a woven tapestry that separates your inner garden from the world within. Bacteria like bifidobacteria and lactobacilli, fed by the fibers of your last meal, perhaps a warm lentil stew or a crisp apple produce, short-chain fatty acids like butyrate. These are like threads of silk, strengthening the tapestry, sealing tiny tears caused by the day's stresses. You sense this repair, a quiet steadiness, as if your body is being gently rebuilt. Piece by piece, your allies in the night are not just mending, they are balancing. The diversity of your microbiome, that vibrant choir of voices, adjusts itself in these quiet hours. Some microbes multiply, others rest, ensuring no single species grows too loud. This balance is delicate, like a scale holding the weight of your health. When you've eaten colorful vegetables, whole grains, a sip of yogurt, the workshop thrives. Its workers strong and coordinated. You feel this harmony now, a warmth spreading through your core, as if your body is being tuned. Its rhythms aligned, your thoughts soften, drifting like clouds across a moonlit sky. These microbes are also healers, soothing inflammation that lingers from the day. A stressful moment, a rushed meal, or a sleepless night can spark tiny fires in your body, but your allies dampen them. They release anti-inflammatory compounds, like gentle rain on embers, calming your immune system, easing your mind. This healing flows through the gut-brain axis, that river of whispers carrying peace to your thoughts. You imagine it as a soft breeze, cooling the edges of your dreams, preparing you for a restful night. The workshop is never still, even as you sleep. Your microbes are metabolizing the remnants of your day's meals, breaking down fibers, crafting vitamins B12, calf that slip into your bloodstream like tiny gifts. These nutrients strengthen your nerves, support your blood, and steady your heart. You feel their work, not as a thought, but as a sensation, a quiet assurance that your body is cared for, even in the deepest hours of rest. Your allies are tireless, their labor a silent promise that you will wake renewed. Your breath is a gentle tide, pulling you closer to dreams. These microbes know you, shaped by the life you've lived your childhood, your travels, your joys, and struggles. They carry this knowledge into their nightly work, tailoring their efforts to your needs. A moment of laughter shared over dinner, a walk in the fresh air, these feed their strength, giving them the tools to heal and balance. You sense this partnership, a quiet connection, as if your microbes are old friends, working beside you through the night. This workshop is not separate from the world. Your microbes are kin to those in the soil where your food grows, in the air you breathe, in the hands that prepared your meals. Each bite you take, each moment of rest, strengthens their work, tying you to the earth's own rhythm. You feel this belonging now, a sense of being part of a larger whole, like a star in a vast constellation. Your allies in the night are not just within you. They are a bridge to the world, their labor a thread in the fabric of life. As you drift deeper, you linger in the workshop, watching its glow, feeling its quiet hum. Your microbes are more than workers. They are partners, weaving health into your body, preparing gifts for your waking. A stronger gut, a calmer mind, a steadier heart. These are their offerings, crafted in the silence of the night. You wonder, as your thoughts blur into dreams, what it means to be so cared for, to be part of this living partnership. As sleep wraps you in its gentle arms, you feel the warmth of your allies, their work a lullaby that carries you through the night. They are shaping you, even now, in ways you cannot see but can feel. But this partnership is a dance, a balance between you and them, a collaboration that defines who you are. What does this dance create? This question drifts softly, unanswered, as you glide toward the next chapter, where the dance of becoming unfolds, revealing the shared story of you and your microbes. You lie enveloped in the soft cocoon of your bed, your breath a gentle whisper, a rhythm that rocks you deeper into rest. The library of your microbiome, its pages filled with the echoes of your past, glows softly within, a living diary that hums with life. Now, as sleep begins to claim you, the scene shifts to a quiet workshop, a place where your microbes become allies in the night. These tiny beings, unseen but ever present, work tirelessly while you rest, repairing, balancing, healing. Their silent labor is a comfort, a reminder that you are never alone. As you drift, you feel their presence, wondering what gifts they prepare for your waking. Imagine yourself floating above this workshop, a warm, glowing space within your gut. The air is alive with quiet activity, like a village at dusk, its inhabitants tending to their tasks under a starlit sky. Your microbes are the workers here, each one a craftsman, shaping the health of your body while you sleep. They mend the walls of your gut, strengthen the roots of your immune system, and send soft signals to your brain. You feel their work as a gentle hum, a vibration that cradles your body, easing you deeper into the embrace of sleep. Breathe slowly, letting each exhale carry you further into stillness. While you rest, your microbes are repairing the delicate lining of your gut, a barrier, like a woven tapestry that separates your inner garden from the world within. Bacteria, like bifidobacteria and lactobacilli, fed by the fibers of your last meal, perhaps a warm lentil stew or a crisp apple produce, short-chain fatty acids, like butyrate. These are like threads of silk, strengthening the tapestry, sealing tiny tears caused by the day's stresses. You sense this repair, a quiet steadiness, as if your body is being gently rebuilt. Piece by piece, your allies in the night are not just mending, they are balancing. The diversity of your microbiome, that vibrant choir of voices, adjusts itself in these quiet hours. Some microbes multiply, others rest, ensuring no single species grows too loud. This balance is delicate, like a scale holding the weight of your health. When you've eaten colorful vegetables, whole grains, a sip of yogurt, the workshop thrives. Its workers strong and coordinated. You feel this harmony now, a warmth spreading through your core, as if your body is being tuned, its rhythms aligned, your thoughts soften, drifting like clouds across a moonlit sky. These microbes are also healers, soothing inflammation that lingers from the day. A stressful moment, a rushed meal, or a sleepless night can spark tiny fires in your body, but your allies dampen them. They release anti-inflammatory compounds, like gentle rain on embers, calming your immune system, easing your mind. This healing flows through the gut-brain axis, that river of whispers carrying peace to your thoughts. You imagine it as a soft breeze, cooling the edges of your dreams, preparing you for a restful night. The workshop is never still, even as you sleep. Your microbes are metabolizing the remnants of your day's meals, breaking down fibers, crafting vitamins B12, Ca that slip into your bloodstream like tiny gifts. These nutrients strengthen your nerves, support your blood, and steady your heart. You feel their work, not as a thought, but as a sensation, a quiet assurance that your body is cared for, even in the deepest hours of rest. Your allies are tireless, their labor a silent promise that you will wake renewed. Your breath is a gentle tide, pulling you closer to dreams. These microbes know you, shaped by the life you've lived, your childhood, your travels, your joys, and struggles. They carry this knowledge into their nightly work, tailoring their efforts to your needs. A moment of laughter shared over dinner, a walk in the fresh air, these feed their strength, giving them the tools to heal and balance. You sense this partnership, a quiet connection, as if your microbes are old friends, working beside you through the night. This workshop is not separate from the world. Your microbes are kin to those in the soil where your food grows, in the air you breathe, in the hands that prepared your meals. Each bite you take, each moment of rest, strengthens their work, tying you to the earth's own rhythm. You feel this belonging now, a sense of being part of a larger whole, like a star in a vast constellation. Your allies in the night are not just within you. They are a bridge to the world, their labor a thread in the fabric of life. As you drift deeper, you linger in the workshop, watching its glow, feeling its quiet hum. Your microbes are more than workers. They are partners, weaving health into your body, preparing gifts for your waking. A stronger gut, a calmer mind, a steadier heart. These are their offerings, crafted in the silence of the night. You wonder, as your thoughts blur into dreams, what it means to be so cared for, to be part of this living partnership. As sleep wraps you in its gentle arms, you feel the warmth of your allies, their work a lullaby that carries you through the night. They are shaping you, even now, in ways you cannot see but can feel. But this partnership is a dance, a balance between you and them, a collaboration that defines who you are. What does this dance create? This question drifts softly, unanswered, as you glide toward the next chapter, where the dance of becoming unfolds, revealing the shared story of you and your microbes. You rest, your body soft and heavy, cradled in the gentle embrace of your bed. Your breath moves like a slow, rhythmic wave, a quiet current that carries you deeper into the world within. The workshop of your microbes, those tireless allies of the night, hums softly, its glow fading into a new vision, a vast open floor where a dance unfolds. This is the dance of becoming, a partnership between your human cells and the trillions of microbes that call you home. They shape you, and you shape them in a rhythm as old as life itself. As sleep pulls you closer, you feel the sway of this dance, wondering who you will become in its quiet steps. Imagine yourself standing on this floor, the air warm and alive with movement. You are not alone. Your cells, heart, blood, bone, and your microbes, bacteria, fungi, viruses move together, partners in a choreography that defines you. Each step is a moment of collaboration, a give and take that weaves your health, your mood, your very essence. Your microbes are not passengers. They are dancers, their movements entwined with yours, their presence a constant rhythm in the music of your life. You feel this now, a gentle pulse within, as if your body is swaying to a melody only it can hear. Breathe slowly, letting each exhale soften your thoughts. Your microbes shape you in countless ways. They digest your food, breaking down fibers from a crisp salad or a warm slice of bread into energy that fuels your cells. They craft molecules, serotonin, dopamine, butyrate that paint your emotions, steady your heart, and guide your dreams. They train your immune system, teaching it to recognize friend from foe, like partners guiding each other through intricate steps. You sense their influence, a warmth that spreads from your gut to your mind, a reminder that you are more than your human parts. You are a collaboration. But this dance is reciprocal. You shape your microbes with every choice you make. The foods you eat, a tart, yogurt, a handful of berries feed their communities, adding new dancers to the floor. A walk in fresh air, a moment of laughter, a night of deep rest. These are steps you offer, strengthening their rhythm. Stress, like a misstep, can falter their movements, while care, like a steady hand, keeps them in sync. You imagine this partnership as a dance under starlight. Your choices, the music, your microbes, the dancers moving together to create the story of you. Your eyelids grow heavy, your thoughts drifting like petals on a breeze. This dance began at your birth, when your first microbes joined you, gifted from your mother, the air, the world. Each moment since has been a step, a turn, a twirl. The meals you've loved, the places you've been, the challenges you've faced, they are all part of this choreography. A summer picnic, a bowl of soup shared with family, a quiet evening with teas are not just memories, but movements, shaping the balance of your microbiome, the rhythm of your becoming. The dance floor is alive with diversity, each microbe a unique partner. Lactobacilli twirl with grace, fermenting sugars into energy. Bacteroideates move steadily, breaking down starches with precision. Actinobacteria glide softly, weaving protective compounds into the pattern. This diversity is the beauty of the dance, its strength. When the floor is full, with many dancers moving in harmony, the rhythm is resilient, able to adapt to life's changes. You feel this harmony now, a quiet strength, as if your body is a stage where life itself performs. Your breath deepens, a gentle cadence that rocks you toward sleep. This dance is not just within you, it connects you to the world. Your microbes are kin to those in the soil, the plants, the air. Each bite you take, each breath you draw, is a step in a larger dance, tying you to the earth's rhythm. The vegetables you ate today, grown in distant fields, carry microbes that join your own, adding their voices to the choreography. You sense this connection, a quiet belonging, as if you are part of a vast, living ballet that stretches across time and space. The dance of becoming is never still. It shifts with your life, adapting to your choices, your moments of joy and struggle. A sleepless night, a rushed meal can disrupt the rhythm, but rest, care, and nourishment bring it back. You are not a fixed being, but a process, a collaboration that evolves with each step. Your microbes learn from you, just as you learn from them, their communities shifting to match your needs. You wonder, as your thoughts blur into dreams, what new steps this dance will bring, what patterns it will weave. This partnership is a gift, a reminder that you are never alone. Your microbes are with you, even now, as you sleep, their movements shaping your health, your dreams, your tomorrow. They are not separate. They are part of you, as essential as your heartbeat, as vital as your breath. You feel their presence, a quiet assurance, like a partner's hand guiding you through the dance. Each choice you make, each meal, each moment of rest becomes a step, a turn, a moment of becoming. As sleep wraps you in its gentle arms, you linger on the dance floor, feeling the rhythm of this partnership. Your microbes are not just shaping who you are, they are shaping who you might become. The dance is ongoing, its steps unfolding with each breath, each day, each dream. What will this collaboration create? Who will you be when you wake? These questions drift softly, unanswered, as you sink into the quiet, carried by the rhythm of your microbes, their dance a lullaby that holds you through the night.